Hey, it's Marvolo and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about something that I personally think is a little bit interesting, and that is my filming setup. Everyone has a little bit of a different filming setup, of course, unless you're following a generic setup, and I get asked a lot for different tips on creating a YouTube channel, and a lot of people ask how to, set up things, what they need, and I just wanted to show you that you can work with some pretty crappy setups. This is really cheap and cheaply put together, but I'm going to run through what my setup looks like for filming. The first few videos I did on this channel, I was actually just using light from a window and the camera on my laptop, but for the majority of my videos, this is what my setup has evolved into. It's changed a little bit over time, but for the past quite a while, this has been my filming setup. I actually have two setups I use. I film over here for any non-smoke sesh related video, really, and then I have a different main area for my smoke sesh. I'll show you how both of them are set up, though it's basically the same. Actually, the smoke sesh one might be a little bit more trashy. Because I am going to be showing you my filming setup, I obviously cannot be using my camera, so I will be filming using my phone. My phone, therefore, is part of my crappy filming setup. This is how beat up my phone is. I don't know if all the scratches are coming off on screen that well, but you can see the chunks missing from it. Yeah. It's a 4-year-old Samsung Galaxy Note 3, and it's missing the pen. Anyway, I'm going to be using this so that I can show you everything in front of me that is my filming setup. Okay, we'll start with what's going on up there. That reflector. I bought it at the dollar store. Yeah, I use that as the reflector to reflect the light onto me. For a while, I just used a light straight on me, but it was far too bright and I just didn't like the effect. This works much better. That light right there, let me give you a view of the front of it. It's a snap-on LED work light. 2,000 lumens and I believe 25 watts. Yeah, it was purchased at Costco. Like I said, I believe it was only $20. The reflector was $1, so far this filming setup is a whopping $21. Maybe a couple pennies in there too if you count the thumbtacks that the reflector is hanging from. And now we come to the camera itself. Oh boy, this is fun. So the camera is sitting on my bed because I do not have a tripod and I have a very small filming space. The little tiny like 3-inch tripod I have it on has to rest on top of an old college algebra textbook because it's not tall enough to get the angle I want on its own. So I've flipped us around here just to get some better lighting, but I will show you. This is the Canon PowerShot SX20IS, 21 megapixels. Definitely a lot better cameras exist around now. I believe this was purchased in either 2010 or 2011. My ex-girlfriend Catherine got it for when she was going to be a photojournalist, she thought. She got it in college and it ended up being gifted to me. Now it is falling apart. Like, it's seriously falling apart. I will show you how. Well, first off, you can see this tape. The tape is here because without it, it will not stay closed all the way. The hinge has broken. It is pretty fucking terrible. Not only that, but this takes 4 AA batteries, and it goes through them very quickly and does not even use all of the life in the batteries before saying they are dead. So they then get moved over to my Xbox controller. We have kind of a thing going, but it is a battery sucker, and I really should have just got rechargeable batteries at some point, but whatever, my mistake. I guess those are really the only problems with the camera. It's old, I don't have a tripod for it, and it's falling apart. I mean, you can see that it's really falling apart. Yeah, as you can tell, my camera is kind of a hot mess, but the filming setup works. That wire is really bugging me now that I can see it. Better. It's always a work in progress, and I did finally get a new camera. This is my last camera filmed with this video, but I just wanted to show you guys what I've been working with and how you can really make any setup work for you. Alright, now I'm going to switch over to my smoke sesh setup so that I can show you how I do that. It's pretty much the same, a couple differences. You'll see. Alright, so now we're over in more my smoke sesh setup. It kind of, you know, rotates sometimes, so I never get the exact same angle. And I'm going to just show you what the setup looks like for this. And it's pretty much the same. Okay, to start with the lighting, there's the light. And I have it just pointed at the wall over there because I don't have a spot to hang the reflector. Having something white to reflect off of works just about as well. And those magazine surfaces are also pretty reflective. Now because this is on my bed, I needed something else, so I have this little stool from when my brother was younger from the bathroom, and I just bring this in here. Yeah. And that's where my camera stacks. Perfect. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much all there is to my filming setups. I have a clamp light that I've played with a couple times, but I just don't like it. I'm pretty okay with how the lighting is. I mean, it could be better, but for the purposes of my videos, I think they're decently lit and decent quality. Like I said, I did get a new camera. I would tell you the brand, but it's in a different language because I got this on eBay. But yeah, it's a pretty nice camera, 24 megapixels as instead of the 12.1 I've been working with. It's a little light sensitive, but I've already put a clip in. That macro shot of the weed from my last smoke sesh was filmed with the macro lens for this. Anyway, this is the camera. It's nothing special, but it's definitely pretty nice, I think. It has a screen that flips forward, makes it easy for, you know, the selfies and everything. Yeah. That's important, and a couple different lenses, so pretty good stuff. I need to get a tripod, and I mean, my setup in general could be better, but I just thought that I would show you that you can work with a really crappy, cheap setup and still get some pretty damn good quality video. And that's going to be it for this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you're also a YouTuber and you have some sort of ghetto film setup, whether it's similar to mine or not, or maybe you're a photographer and you like to use weird setups like these. Or if you have some piece of technology that's practically falling apart and you find a way to just mess with it enough to make it still work. Also, if you have any questions, you can leave them down below, and if you have any tips for me, I'd love to hear those too. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already so you can stay updated for the next time I make a video. I love you guys, and I'll see you again soon.